Hey everyone, welcome. This is Greg with Tavern Sports Cards, and this is one of my very first videos. If you're new to the channel, please check out the intro video, which hopefully I'll have up by the time I put this one up. And you can kind of see what's going on with the channel in general. I've done some YouTube channels before, one called Text Tavern, which is a kind of a video game, strategy game site, YouTube channel, sorry. But anyway, this is a little bit different with sports cards and some other collectible cards. And this particular video, I'm not going to waste a lot of time. This is for, as you probably saw from the title, this is from a receipt of a graded return from SGC for 4 cards. And I'll explain a little bit here. The 4 cards that I sent, this is my first time ever sending cards for grading. I have a lot of cards. I've bought some graded cards. You can see some in the back. And I have a lot of cards, mainly some that I got from my dad, ones I had from when I was a kid, and also a lot of comics, things like that. Even some of the cards that I'll talk about a little bit are actually like some of the Marvel type cards, things like that. But I decided to get some cards graded for the first time because I'm kind of getting into the hobby on the side a little bit here. And I sent 4 cards to SGC just to kind of test the turnaround, the process, how it all works. And the cards that I sent, and I'll kind of explain it here once I get the package opened up a little bit, is the cards that I sent kind of on purpose. I didn't send anything super valuable, but I sent cards that I could definitely get return on investment if I decided to do so. And I'll kind of explain that. 2 of the cards that I sent, and we'll see if I can get this, and let me just open it this way instead. Hold on one second. I sent 2 NFL cards. Both of them are from the Donruss 2020 Donruss set. And I sent 2 Marvel cards. Okay, I finally got it open here. So they got it all packaged up. Alright, here we go. I sent 2 Marvel cards and 2 NFL cards. And the cards that I sent are cards that I did research on, and as long as these grade at least a 9 or a 10, hopefully, they'll be worth at least 50 to 100 depending on what the grade is. And I'll kind of talk about the cards as we get to each one of them. I have not seen the grades on these yet. These were cards that I spent a lot of time on looking at them to make sure I sent good cards. I mean, some people who watch this video may consider these junk cards, because they're just not super high value cards. But again, that's I did that kind of on purpose because I didn't want to send anything big. Some cards I'm planning to send soon, and I'll show you here. I'm a Miami fan, so I'm a big Tua fan. I have this silver hollow optics card. This is probably about a $300 to $500 card if it grades really well, which I think it will. Have Mosaic, a few more Tua. There's a Herbert rookie card. That's a Tua base Donruss rookie. White hot Tua, another Tua, Gridiron Kings or whatever. And then even I got the rookie Phenoms that has the patch. And then I actually have some older stuff. The Marvel stuff, and I'll show you that a little bit here before we get real quick to it. I got some other stuff here I'm planning to send, like this Roger Clemens rookie card, Ken Griffey Jr., some Bo Jackson rookie cards, Josh Allen, and these are some other stuff I don't know if I'm going to send. There's a Chipper Jones rookie card. So anyway, that's all some other stuff that I'm looking at potentially sending. So, and then the Marvel stuff here too is, I sent 2 of these Marvel cards. The 2 that I sent, one was actually this Thanos card right here, and the other one was a Spiderman card that I sent. And both of them are cards that are early in the set. The 90s Marvel cards are going for a lot. I have a bunch of these 91 cards that I just had from when I was a kid. I had a big container full of them. And even here you can see there's a big giant stack of them here too. So I decided to go ahead and pick a couple of the ones that had the best value and looked really good and send those. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on here. I had to pause the video for a second there. People making noise in the background. So to get back to what we were saying, and packaged it up pretty good. I mean, there was bubble wrap and paper, so I mean, it was packaged good. So I believe, like I was saying, this was mainly done as a test to kind of test out the grading, and I sent cards that I could get a good return on, but I didn't send some of my higher cards. I mean, these, I got stacks and stacks of other stuff out there, but I wanted to send a couple kind of, you know, cards that are in that, you know, $50 to $100 range if you get good grades, so that it would cover the cost, maybe a little bit of profit if I decided to flip them. You know, some of the cards, like some of the Tua cards, I don't plan on getting rid of because, you know, my PC, so but yeah, these, so I got a couple here. We got 2 football and 2 Marvel. The Marvel ones now, like I was saying, I mean, these are 30-year-old cards. I was really hoping that I would get, you know, at least a 9, maybe 9.5 on these is what I was hoping for. Both of these are in really good shape for older cards, so I mean, I'm hoping that they'll do pretty good. The Thanos, like you saw, I have another copy of this actually. So this is my second copy, so take a look at this one real quick. You can see 1991 Marvel, and 9. That's good. That's good. I'm really happy with that, actually. You know, being such an old card, a lot of the cards of these old Marvel cards do have a lot of little flaws in them. They were kind of infamous for having a lot of little chipping along the edges. I think even this Thanos one maybe had like a little bit of chippiness right down here by my finger, right on the bottom edge a little bit. But the corners are really good. Most of the edges, the surface is beautiful. I just think this is a really neat looking card from this set. I just thought it was really cool looking. But yeah, the corners and the edges and all look really good on this card. There might be like a little bit, I don't know if that's a little piece of sand that got in there, or if that's it's a little speck right there. But still, 9, that's pretty good. The comps on this card, from me looking, I saw comps on this, you know, there was a 9.5 SGC that sold for $50-$60, I think. There was PSA 9s that sold for like 112, and PSA 10s that sold around like 160. So I don't know. I think this, you know, this is a good card. If I decide to flip this, I may, since I do have that second one over here, which the second one looks just about as good as this one. I may go ahead and flip this one and try to get like 60 out of it. That way I'm kind of doubling my investment for paying for the 30 for the grading. So that's good. I'm happy with that. That came out good. So then the other one is the Spider-Man. Now this one I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll probably keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But the it's the #1 card. It's the only copy of this card that I have. It's the #1 card from the set. Again, this one was really clean. Looked it over quite a bit. Corners, you can see, look really nice there. And on it, we got another 9. So, I mean, I would have liked to pull the 9.5 off of one of these, but 9 on both of them is really good. I mean, it's a cool looking card. A piece of cat hair there, I think. It's a pretty looking card. And I really think these Marvel cards, they do look good in the SGCs. I mean, I know some people complain about the SGC slabs, but I personally, I really like them. I like the black and white, good design, simple. I just think they look really sharp. I think some of the other ones kind of look a little bit cheaper, but these look really nice. So 2 9s on the Marvel ones. So now to the NFL ones. These two, I had 2 cards done. The first one here, as you can see, is Antonio Gibson. This is a rated rookie canvas card from the 2020 Donruss set. The reason I got this one graded, I saw comps on this card, and I was getting these most of these are from eBay and Maven, and I also use Market Movers as well. The Antonio Gibson, though, this rookie card, I saw comps around, where's my note set here that I was looking at? I saw a PSA 10. I saw one PSA 10 that went for like 120, and that was back on like June 13th, so a month ago about. And I saw another one, a PS 10 that went for like 60, 188. I saw some other PSA 9s that went for like 34, and another one that went like 50, I think. One of those was pretty recent. So And plus, he's a rookie. He was a rookie with the Washington football team. He scored 11 touchdowns, I believe it was, last year, 800 yards. So had a great rookie season. If he really comes out strong this next year, they should have a little better team. They actually have a quarterback who can do something there now a little bit with Fitzpatrick. So we'll see. But this was one I'll probably hold on to and see if, you know, it goes up a little bit. So take a look. Wow. Okay, that's surprising. I was kind of surprised, you know. I was kind of thinking that I was going to get like a 9.5 is what I was thinking I was probably going to get on this, but I mean, the card is really clean. I mean, it came straight out of the packaging, straight into a case. The edges, corners, everything looks really good on it. I mean, it's a good looking card. There's some streaks there, but that's the case. Just needs to get wiped off. I think there's kind of like a dust line right there or something. Same thing right here, kind of a dust line or something. Kind of wipes right off. But yeah, you can see the edges, everything looks really good. Wow, getting a 10 on my first ever submission to SGC, that's pretty awesome. I'm happy about that. So I mean, yeah, that's at least a $50 to $100 card, and it's probably one that I'll just sit on and hope that he starts cranking it on next year a little bit and it goes up. So that's a good card. Again, like I said, on my Tuas and some other things, maybe the Roger Clemens, I'm going to be sending those soon. But man, all right. So 2 9s and a 10. And then the last card I sent, not to drag the video out too much longer, the last card I sent is a Patrick Mahomes. This is again from the Donruss, the normal Donruss set. This is an insert card, the Dominators one, which is a really kind of cool looking card. This is a really nice looking card. I looked it over quite a bit. It was in the edges, corner, everything, surface, everything looked really good. I was hoping for at least a 9.5 on this. And we get, wow. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, this is a nice looking card. You can see here. And sometimes on the holographic cards, it's hard to get 10s, I know, because there's just like little imperfections and flaws. I mean, the edges are really good on this. You can see the centering is dead on. Corners perfect on it. I mean, this is a nice looking card. This one on comps that I was seeing, let's see my notes here. I saw a couple PSA 10s that went for 100, little over. Saw another PSA 10 that went for like 50, and then I saw a bunch that went for like some SGC like 9s that went for 50, 51, stuff like that. So I mean, it's at least a $50 to $100 card. This is one I'll probably try to go ahead and flip and maybe get a little bit of the money back that I paid for some of these. I mean, I could see myself probably selling the Mahomes and the Thanos. These two I may hold on to. But man, what a good first submission to get 2 10s and 2 9s. So that is, I'll definitely take that. That's that was better than expected. I mean, I was kind of expecting to maybe get like a 9.5 and, you know, maybe 2 or 3 9s and something like that. That's kind of what I was expecting, but that definitely turned out pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching this. I'm gonna put some other videos up soon. I have I'm probably going to be doing an opening video here soon. I got a box of optics and another box of something else coming. So those, I'll be putting some videos together with that. Hopefully watch if I'm going to get an intro video up, some other things. So yeah, there'll be more coming, more on the way. And also I'm going to, when I get my next submission that I'm going to send here probably in the next few days, I'll probably do a video recording everything that I'm submitting and what I'm thinking, and then I'll have another video for when the returns come back. For right now, I'm grading with SGC just because PSA and Beckett's not an option, so they're just way too expensive and just not an option for normal people. So I can't pay $300 a card to get anything graded, so, and wait forever. At least with SGC, I got these back literally in a week. I mailed them, they received them on a Friday, and by the following Friday, I had a notification that they were on the way back, that they were mailing them that day. So from the day they went in the door to the day they went out the door was exactly a week. And I mean, they're pretty close to me, so it only took me 2 days to get them shipped to me. So it was pretty fast. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me here in the tavern, and we'll have some more stuff coming real soon. Thanks. Bye.